So for the example problems, you're going to be using a few things. You're going to be using the fact that circles have 360 degrees, and you're going to be using the arcs and chords properties we just wrote. So make sure you have those on hand. Number one, we'll just do a few of these guys together. But because these guys are equal, you know these arcs are also equal. So now you're just going to go, oh, well, I know all the way around is 360. I know this is 64. So I can go 360 minus 64. And I get 296. That's my leftover. But because these guys are going to be congruent, we know that because their chords are congruent, I can just divide this guy by 2. And I get 148 equals x. Boom. Done. That's it. So again, you're kind of melding some algebra to set up and solve equations and figuring out what you're doing with the fact that circles have 360. Now, take a look at number 2. Number 2, this guy here has this guy, and if this is 116 here, this is also 116. Now, because this angle is 116, this angle in the middle is also going to be 116. So there's like no math even involved here. It's just, oh look, those guys are the same, so these arcs are the same. Hey, arc is the same as the central angle, and we're done. Not too bad. Let's see, is there anything else I gotta do? Let's shoot down to number 6, because that looks like we might have to do some algebra. Because if these arcs are the same, you know their chords are the same, and if the chords are the same, boom! You can set up your equation. 2x plus 1 equals 5x minus 5. And when you get to here, it's time to isolate your variables. 2 equals x. Boom. And you're done. Let's see on the bottom ones. Anything else we need? Oh. These ones look weird like number 9, but it's really the same thing we just did, guys. It says circle V is the same as circle W. So circle V is congruent to circle W. Okay. This is 162. This guy here, well, we know this is going to be 360. So I can go 360 minus 198, and I'm going to get 162 there as well. So you know these chords are going to be congruent. Well, chords are congruent, you've got your problem. 9x minus 78 equals 3x. I will help you guys solve this one. And minus 9x both sides. So I have negative 78 equals negative 6x. Divide both sides by negative 6. And I've got, what would that be? 13 equals x. Done. Again, the rest of them are good problems just to kind of get used to these circle guys. They're not too bad. Again, you're just really looking for those relationships to set up and solve problems. On this side here, let's cross out some of them. Let's cross out number 4, number 2. So we'll cross out 4 and 2 right there. We'll hop down to here. Ooh, we have not done one of these ones yet. Let's do that one. Okay. So we have to use the fact that this chord is a 90-degree angle, so it's going to be bisected. I wonder if that's bisected as well. My guess is that's bisected as well. I don't know. Okay. So what they're going to want you to do here is, let's see, it says the radius is 34. AB is 60, so if all the way across is 60, that means this is a 30. Oh, look at that. We can use our old friend Pythagorean theorem to find that YD. That's pretty fun. We'll do that for you guys. And it says AC equals 71. So this is all the information that we have. So let's just run through this whole guy. So it looks like number 7 says BC, the measure of BC. Well, because these pieces are equal, the arcs are also going to be equal, so that's a 71 on BC. AB, the whole arc, 71 and 71, 142. Not too bad, not too bad. Now here's where you're going to need to use a Pythagorean theorem coming up. So this whole thing is 30. So, or I'm sorry, the whole thing is 60. That's what our problem says. AB is 60. So that means you got two 30s. So for number 9, AD would be 30. And BD would also be a 30. Now it wants YD, which is this X right there. Okay. Well, if you remember your Pythagorean theorem, you've got your A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I will try to draw that up here so we can see it. X squared plus 30 squared equals 34 squared. And slowly but surely, oh my, 34 squared, I don't have that one. 1156. And slowly but surely, we're just going to isolate that variable. X squared equals 256. And X equals, I believe that's 16. But you know, always double check your work. Square root 256. 16. So X equals 16. So that's YD equals 16. If that guy equals 16 and the whole, and we're looking for DC, which is the leftover here, is that also 16? No, because the radius is 34. So this radius is also 34. If we use up 16, the leftover, we can find that real easy. 34 minus 16 gives you 18. So 18 equals DC. Ooh. I think 13 and 14 are actually similar, so we'll just cross out number 14. How about that? Anyway, that is what we got. So, yeah, you should be able to finish up this worksheet. Not too bad. Remember, you can cross out 16. Woohoo. And there you go.